pleasantries. I can't breathe. This pain is just too real. There's just too much that time cannot erase. When you cried, I'd wipe away all of your tears. When you screamed, I'm wearing eye makeup.
Planted 4 more charges in there, but you're going to have to clear the place out before you can arm them.
Can do. You know what clears out a camp really well? Grenades.
Let's do it.
Oh! Broke that. Look at that bad posture. Oh my god, he's gonna have back problems the rest of his 30 minutes of life. What? Oh my god! I wish we had instant replay. Did you see that jump? The Russian ballet could not pull that shit off. Please tell me someone clipped that. That is astounding.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being wrong. I don't mind. See here. Yeah, it's on. Also, heads up if you don't already know, it's still on the next. So yeah, I didn't realize I was still on the my lobby screen. That's okay though. Nobody noticed. We're okay.
That's exactly what I wanted. Kizo! Oh.
Stick around. There's another one for you.
Kizo!
You've been cursed.
I know I could have. I thought Kizo was gonna do it for me. And Kizo went and betrayed me, man. He got me all excited about OJ and shit.
You used a wiretap to listen to the conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Fuck you! Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, can I have 5 minutes to beat this holy snot out of this guy?
How the fuck do you guys have such good RNG? Man, I don't fucking know.
What is he talking about?
He's just talking about us having really good weapons. We have really good RNG. That fucking weapon that you got, Ken, is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's super fucking good.
I guess we'll find out.
Next time.
On...
I just died? Are you fucking kidding me? Shut the fuck up, Ken. Shut the fuck up,
You
Ken.
just fell over it. I don't know why I find that so funny.
Revive me, you fuck! Get me out of here, man! I'm dying! Oh fuck, that got me. Holy shit, I'm crying.
My
oh,
God.
God! What is this? I died again!
What?
Get in here and fucking revive me!
Where did you go?
$10 if you can figure out which one is me and which one isn't. Oh god, what is this? Scarlet Lich Idol.
My face.
Your mama rolls up her sleeve. Yay! Okay, I got it. I wasn't sure if the transition was going to happen or not. What's up, guys? Welcome back to... It changes between series Saturday, storytime Saturday, but today we're gonna get into some scary Saturday. We are finally playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I wish I could say this is a blind playthrough. It is not. I know exactly what happens because I was obsessed with this story when it came out, even though I didn't play it. But as you guys well know, The new version is out with the DLC, so I thought this would be a great time for us to take a look at it and really see how much the DLC is truly adding to this. Now, honestly, I can't complain because I do believe the first game, or the original game, was free to play, which is very interesting marketing technique because a lot of people believe that this game is actually just a teaser for an upcoming game, and I'm hoping that's still the case because if so, they really laid the groundwork on this for something pretty amazing. I mean, the amount of fourth wall breaking that Doki Doki Literature Club goes into is pretty astounding. I really love it because there's totally a market for meta out there, and this definitely plays to them. Plus, it's also an excuse for me. An excuse, really, to wear a colorful wig is just so fun for me. So, of course, I am playing my most favorite character, which is Yuri. Let's see if she survives this one. So, I'm not going to put any spoiler warnings in this. I have not watched any playthroughs of the DLC version, so I am going into at least that part blind. But the game itself is, I think, 5-6 years old, something like that. So if you haven't played Doki Doki Literature Club, yeah, we're not going to hold back on the spoilers because I think this game, probably more than any, is really well known. It's like this in Five Nights at Freddy's. I think everyone like really understands what happens. Monitor, stop it. I think this monitor's about to go. I'm going to have to buy myself a new monitor. All right, let's see what we got in chat. What is up to Eric, Haunted One, Snark, Will, and Emmy, and all you wonderful people out there who are lurking. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Saturday. I'm excited as hell to play this, so let me go ahead and bring it up in the game capture. Well, I'll make one correction. No spoilers for the base game, Doki Doki Literature Club, but if there's stuff specific to the DLC, let's hold off on releasing that, just so that way we can experience that together, because that piece is still very, very new. Okay, now this game did have a little bit of a splash warning that didn't get captured in this. It was very clear to state all these characters are over the age of 18. I don't know if that was in the original. I don't know if that means more stuff is happening to them, and consent needs to be established, so we're gonna find out. I am super excited about this because this game is honestly genius. But I am hoping that the DLC adds something more than just, you know, what we kind of assume DLC to be, which is some splash screens, some music, and the like. How's Aunt Lufa? She's doing good. She came over for dinner tonight. I made focaccia bread from scratch, and I turned it into a grilled cheese sandwich. It was really, really good. And then I made that with my roasted tomato soup. So she came over for dinner, and now is heading back to her house to, I think, get some work done. Okay. So yeah, so this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Cannot stress that enough. If you're easily triggered, I'd find a Minecraft stream to watch. Lufa is my aunt, I wish I had. See, that's the wonderful thing about, you know, being on the interwebs. It's like you have family you didn't know you had. Oh, it was Snark. I was so happy. I was afraid that the focaccia wasn't going to turn out because the dough was so wet. I thought I messed up. But oh, so good. So good. Yeah, Haunted One. This game will give you some nightmares if you're not prepared for it. Especially if you hate poetry, which I hate poetry. So we're going to suffer through this shit together. I mean, that's not what Yuri would say. Yuri loves poetry. By the way, you guys are going to help me. I'm going to need your help to figure out what voices to give these characters. I mean, I know for a fact what Natsuki's voice is going to be. But if you guys have recommendations for the other three, please let me know, because I'm drawing a blank on the other ones. Hey, Bill, what's up? Should bring your dad in for a Jackbox stream sometime soon. I don't know if that would be his bag. Especially because we tend to talk about, like, adult stuff, and that's really weird to do with your dad there. So, I mean, not that I'm opposed to the idea, it's just, it would be weird. Amma! I can leave. No, and we can definitely talk through some of the themes on here. Oh, yeah. Emma is going to be Natsuki. Natsuki is going to be our chain-smoking drag queen. Now, the rest, no idea. Absolutely none. So I'm going to need your guys' help with that. Why are we not getting any audio? That's bizarre. Hey, Octarix! Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. They're really just letting the cat out of the bag now, aren't they? And that was like some of the genius behind this game, is you had no idea what you were playing. It really suckered you all the way up till you're like, I don't even think it gave you much of a warning before it just hit you hard with the tough topics. You give one of them Joe Biden, let me know which one. Hey, Jenna, what's up? How do you voice memory loss? I know, that's going to be tough to do. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled. No. I'll make sure. Okay, good, the audio's coming through. Far Cry 4. I still have not played any of the Far Cries. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Ooh, should I give Monica the Siri voice? What do you guys think? Yay! It's your first visual novel? Wow. Oh, I love her pen. It's so cute. I couldn't find the... I still need to look for the vest, because we will be doing... we're going to be doing alcoholic cupcakes for... this one's cocktail video, and that's going to be when my house is ready, which I found out is the end of August. Please enter your name. Mel. Give Yuri Joe Biden. Oh shit, here's our first one. Alright. Oh fuck, what's her name? Hey, Ice, what's up? I remember Snatcher. Fuck. Okay, so we need a voice for the first girl. In many ways, she is first girl. Do we do super high and childish? What do you guys think? 6 likes! Thank you guys so much. Hi, baby. Oh, have fun, Haunted One. Thanks for coming by. Hello. Getting into animatronics. Fun! We're going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's then. Christina Aguilera? Oh, God. How do I do that? Let me see. Okay, Christina Aguilera, Christina Aguilera, Christina Aguilera. Hey, hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Any other recommendations for Sayori voice? No? Okay, I'm gonna do Little Girl meets Christina Aguilera. Ha 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 ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Mal. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Val, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining clubs. I haven't been looking either. Oh, that's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Is it clavicle cramp? Ouch. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to in the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Okay. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! How do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree, psychotic girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head and shrieks it out loud. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I just saw you sitting there and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Hint, hint, go away. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, then she could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Same! Hair in face. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything, and don't make promises you can't keep. Hey, Blair, what's up? I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold mine back in '85 for 2 cupcakes. I have standards. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of cocaine, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! Told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Okay, I need a voice for Yuri. Should we give her our saucy voice? Who sold his soul for a jelly donut? Oh, hopefully it was a damn good jelly donut. I'm not a big jelly donut kind of fan. Oh, that's cool, Will. You want Joe Biden for Yuri? Alright. Going once. Going twice. Play so much DBD. If I see one more nanny, I will scream. Welcome to the thing. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always, says things. We try not to listen. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm doing good, Blair. How are you? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Mel, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry? Nat, you guy, Nat. Huh. Girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Oh, that's awesome, Blair! She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, although loudly to everyone else, and turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club. Oh, what? No, don't talk to me that way. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seemed to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Mel. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Hey, Flippin' Zippo, how you doing? Basically, completely out of my league. And failing the Turing test. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Yeah, you too, Monica. Come sit down, Mel. We made room at the table so you can sit next to me, or Monica, or me, and me. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. Oh yeah, Monica is super creepy. Sorry, I get a little too excited. Then yeah, but I'll go make tea. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's at least one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Alright, you ready? Ta-da! Ooh! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and fucking take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. She's 4. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. I know, right? And those are the cupcakes we're going to be making starting September. Zach, what up, dude? Dude, I've been wanting to watch your video of this, but I haven't played the DLC yet. So yeah, this is my first playthrough. So after I get done watching this, I want to go watch your video. How you doing, dude? Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction, like she wants to murder me. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Is this poisoned? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why you thanking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for yous or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird-ass logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri turns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Okay, I'm not normally a tea person, but with cupcakes, tea actually sounds pretty good. Hey, Cody, what's up? I know, I couldn't wait to wear this. You keep a whole... Oh, that's me, sorry. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, don't worry, the teachers, they let us do it. I'm 90. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good picture show? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. Shut your pile. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that the thing. Oh my god, Zach! Holy shit, thank you so much for the donation! Oh my god, that's so nice! Oh, and now my phone's going crazy. Yay, are you streaming tonight, dude? I'd love to come rage after this. Why was that Yuri's post? That's what you guys voted on. So Yuri is 90 and crotchety. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy the tea and the boobs. No streaming tonight, tomorrow maybe. Yay! Cool. We'll come visit you then. Oh, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I gotta head to sleep. Have fun with this game. Thank you so much, Zach! That was so kind of you. I can't wait to check out your stream tomorrow, dude. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, It is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the bake club last year? Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yep, Monica's GLaDOS. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of you. It. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Did you hear me say that? Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. By the way, I will not be offended if you guys now put the stream into 2x speed just for Monica's voice. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you are human and fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Oh yeah, well, I'll try. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. This feels like a cult. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Mel, you know, what do you like to read? Thank you, Cody. Well, considering how little I've read over these past few years that wasn't porn, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Yeah, I guess you don't get out much. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Oh, my favorite are, you know, novels that, you know, build deep in the fantasy and the boobs and the level of creativity and the writing behind them is really cool. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is... Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. You know, I like lots of stuff. Like ice cream and dogs and stories with, you know, deep psychological elements usually immerse me. Isn't it amazing how, you know, a writer can, you know, deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, my teleprompter needs to be recharged. I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read I read a horror book once. It was my math book. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have been a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you can say that. The story makes me think, or sleep, or takes me to another world that I really can't put it down. Hey, D-Bone Capone, what's up? Hello, Yuri and Yuri. How are you doing? Surreal horror is, very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a moment. Angie YT, what's up? Welcome back, guys. How you guys been? Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never you fucking mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, do you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. I warned you about this. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Give that back! Fine, fine. Ah, you're copying your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are! Whoa. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm glad you came by too, Angie. Oh, thank you, D-Bone. They're my favorite voices to do. 8 likes! Ah. Thank you guys so much. Hold on. This is gonna be a lot of reading, so I'm gonna need a lot of wine. Are we about to have a Me Too moment here? I'm not fucking cute! Natsuki! Oh, that's me. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. And all the fans of Doki Doki looking for new streams clicks on this and watches in horror by having you voice, yeah. Oh my god, that would be hilarious. They're like, you're ruining our game! Not very confident writer yet, huh? Yeah, I know how she feels. Sharing that level of, writing, the cursive is really hard. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. I write myself a lot of letters. I never respond to me. Me is a bitch. You must be, willing to open up to readers and people with eyeballs and expose your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of something in your chestal cavity. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I want to read everyone's poems! We all sit in silence for a moment. Well, this is awkward. So how about that local sports team? I don't know how to make conversation. I would probably just myself in the middle of this club. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. So I'm confused. If this is a literature club, why are we going home to write shit? Now, I know how this game goes, but I have not played through it, so this is the first time I'm getting to experience a lot of the conversation, and it's weird. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, Let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Mel? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Still one problem. What is that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Hey, Dust, how's it going? 10 likes! Thank you guys so much. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made that decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as they're all staring at me, not blinking. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected doe eyes. But... Sorry, what? Huh. Mel. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when they're manipulating me like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful, be it psychotic girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You scared me, for a minute. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Please sign in blood. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. How do you get your hair to do that? Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Also, what fucking color is her hair? That is the weirdest shade I've ever seen. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Mel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Is that salmon colored? Okay. I just never seen that naturally in hair before. I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Mel, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, why not? Yay! Okay, I need some more wine, holy crap. With that, the two of us depart. I wish I had some cupcakes now. It's making me really want some fucking cupcakes. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. But which one? By the way, if you guys have picks as to who we wind up dating, let me know in chat. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Or the Grim Reaper. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yay! Homework! It's time to write a poem! Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay, so for this one, you guys vote. Do we do a poem for Natsuki? Do we do one for Sayori? Or do we do one for Yuri? The first 2 The first girl to get 2 votes in chat is the one we do the poem for. Going once. Going twice. If no votes, I'm going for Yuri. The one for Yuri. Nope, no more votes. Oh, one for Sayuri. Any more votes? No more votes? Alright, I'm gonna throw in a time breaker. We're doing one for Yuri. Let's see. She likes unrequited. She likes disaster. Let's see. What else does she like? She's a big fan of death. Oh, whoa. Whoa. Sayuri liked that one. That's bad. What about defeat? Oh my god! Why is this one being all Sayuri's psychotic? Maybe uncontrollable? There we go. Okay. Let's try judgment. Yeah. Vertigo? Cool, okay. Ambient? Cool. Probably likes fear. Nope, she likes fear. Cage? Okay. Oh, she definitely likes melancholy. Analysis? Cool. Effulgent's a big word. Fester? Cool. Rain cloud. No! Incongruent? There we go. I'm just gonna pick some big words then. Fickle. Yeah. Anxiety. Yeah, that's all. That's definitely her bag. Explode? Cool. Definitely intellectual. Okay. Sayuri is psycho. We're finding this out. Hi again, Mel. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha, 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 ha. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for, keeping the promise. Hope this isn't too, overwhelming for you. Making you dive head first into literature when, you don't know it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayuri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take this seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is life! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat. Don't worry, guys. Mel always gives us the best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking, or even him knowing. Like cooking and cleaning my room and giving me my meds. Sounds great. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two gotta know each other, right? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Mel can become good friends too. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri brought me something today, you know. What? Shut up! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. This is nothing. Close your damn cock holster. What is it? Never you goddamn mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal, and it's not. Oh, what? How do I react to this? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Lord of Cancer, what's up, dude? You're still here? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Fine. Well, fucking here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. The rest of us know how to read and you don't. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. Color in the Lines. It's a short read, so you should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss if you wanted. This is weird. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Men, do you guys really find this, cute or endearing? Because I'll admit, as a woman, we have a habit of just I want you to be in all the things I like, so here it all is. Thank you. I'll totes read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Oh, you can read at your own pace. Takes me like a day for 2 pages. I look forward to hearing you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. What fucking club is this? Yuri's face is already buried in a book. At least she's reading. It's a gift, so yes, I really enjoy it. Okay, cool. I didn't know because I didn't know if it kind of came off as pushy. So it's good to know. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book she lent to me. How to Murder People. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. I went out with some coworkers today. I went for Polish food. Ooh, fun. Yeah, how is that Belarusian wine? What? Crap, I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. What? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. What? Fine. I was, focused, probably wouldn't have posted in the first place. Ooh, sushi sounds good. I'm just rereading this a bit, so... It's a book that you gave me, right? Yeah, wanted to reread some of it, since we're not doing anything else. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? It's honestly really good for white wine. Nice! Alma made homemade barbecue sauce with whiskey in it and slow-smoked ribs. Yum! Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. How do I talk? Oh, have fun, Stark! I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I'm old, you see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Yeah, glad to shut up. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time, putting down your crayons. It's a very engaging and relatable story about a mouse who went to a circus. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Is she in the Illuminati? Yeah, what? Just wanted to make sure I didn't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about, a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. As soon as she does, her life gets really strange. It's like that game, Life is Strange. Almost word for word. She is targeted by people who escaped a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Kinda like you need to, right now. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and life starts to fall apart. This is a page-turner. It's kind of fucking dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Illuminati. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of death, huh? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. Oh, fucking hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. Ooh, bowling is fun. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that, these kind of stories challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Like when you're looking up from the floor. Horrible things happen not just because someone wants it to be evil, because they were paid to do things, with their own philosophy they believe in. Suddenly, when you thought you related to the good guy, made out to be the naive thing for letting their one-sided morals interfere with villains' plans. Where am I? Hey, Slipknotty, how's it going? God damn it. Jill, give me my pills. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or started staring at other women or anything. Yeah, well, guess it's alright. I feel like I should let you know I have a problem with remembering where I am in many situations. I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts. Kind of forget to listen when morons like you talk. So I'm sorry if I say something weird. Please stop me if I start talking too much, or when I walk into walls. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is pretend to care. It's a literature club. What the fuck else am I gonna do? Yeah, that's true. You're kinda dumb. In fact, I might as well get started reading it since we're apparently not doing anything today. Yeah, you don't have to read it. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. What? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. What? Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Plus you're sweating like a lot. Yeah, I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to, I just can't keep eye contact. It's not something I'm used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Sure. Open up the book and start to the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder or 2 inches from it as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, but she is really warm. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Hey, honest guy! Aw, sorry to hear about your hangover. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. This is awkward. But sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Yet another thing women love to do obsessively. I do, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Fine. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Aww. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open, and my left hand kind of... and grab the boob. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Honest guy, thank you so much for the donation. Here, what? Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Apparently, reading books is a team sport now. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, and Yuri slides it under her thumb as it flips to the side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face as she's in the corner of my vision. You ready? Is this a time sport? Turn the page. Thank you, honest guy. Yuri's my favorite. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? How dumb does she think we are? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. You're really stupid. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished with the page before me because I'm dumb. So I turn it by my own volition. Okay, so how can I apparently not be good at reading, but I know the word volition? I'm really just beating up on this poor guy. We continue the first chapter inside. Is this just what we're gonna be doing at Literature Club? The fuck, President? Have an agenda. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. We don't get out much. My thumb gently lets go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Yuri? Might be a silly thought, but, how you doing? I mean, the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. What? You think so? How? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, and she doesn't call me stupid nearly as often. She also second guesses everything that I do. I mean, everything that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent. I know the word reminiscent! of some of your mannerisms. See, I smart. Ah, well, that's interesting. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Mel, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing you think that. What now? I didn't mean it in a bad way, you psycho. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it was kind of cute. I'm apparently horrible at flirting, though. Ah! What the fuck are you saying? Okay, everyone. Huh? I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other, or else we might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Yeah, but no, it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Okay. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? What? I guess I don't have much of a preference. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. In that case, feel free to finish first 2 chapters and write an essay in your own time. Okay. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night, you slacker? Yeah? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Hi, baby. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. I hate that. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Alright, same thing. First one to get 2 votes. Who should I show my poem to first? Shall it be Sayori? Shall it be Natsuki? Shall it be Yuri? Or shall it be Monica? You guys vote in chat! Well, as long as you're only taking the amount that they tell you to take, then that's fine, Emmy. One for Yuri. That's on this one. Any more votes? 2 for Yuri. What's up, Cole? Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Huh? As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Fucking great! What was that? Huh? Where am I? Was I talking? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. What? You really didn't do anything wrong. That's, fine. What's up, JC? Why am I fucking nervous? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of fucking writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of, poetry before. or porn before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Huh? Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to form a sentence. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there was specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. And, you know, I've been through the war, and I picked up on things. Hi, baby. I think the most noticeable thing is recognizing new writers that they try to make their style very deliberate. I have no clue what that means. Or in other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and form fit the two together. How could anyone, without knowing that this is a horror game, get through this much shit and still be entertained? My god. Yeah, the end result is both style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Like Roger from American Dad. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. I'm gonna give her a second voice. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Oh, that'll be Yuri. Yuri can be two personalities. Not just finding and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all it comes with practice and learning by example and, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit based, though. You mean biased? How? Huh? What? What was I saying? Well, never you mind. Shouldn't be talking to people about that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Oh, thank you, honest guy. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Yeah, fucking do it. Love to, share the thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if her meds just kicked in. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a fucking literature club? Ghost under light, tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. Last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Huh? What? Sorry for the handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took forever to read it. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? Really? Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. No, wasn't too short. Usually write more. Not at all. Yeah, glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since, first time sharing, wanted to write something a little more, mild. Something your feeble mind can digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did look it over. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? What? Who's talking? Love how in Japan Yuri is a girl's name, but in Russia it's a guy's name. That's true. It's nothing. Yours was, I guess it was okay. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I've been on this planet a long time. I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, it's kinda cool. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you. Not that you care, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go talk to someone else. Who should I show my poem to next? We'll walk down the top. This is a good poem, Elle. Are you sure it's your first time? Yeah, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I mean, look at me. I'm hot. I guess you're right. But that's why I'm so impressed. I mean, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't, do it seriously. Or that you would write one at all. Or that you wouldn't be here anymore. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're, really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Yeah, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Mel. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. I believe in you. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I don't think I do either. I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all, and the fact she won't leave me alone. Yeah, and I'm gonna, make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Okay, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm totally bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you so miss me. Kissing my forehead, tell me out of bed, make me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Sayori? It's just a guess, but do you want breakfast? Did you wait until the morning to write this? No. I mean, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! You didn't ask, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast or class. I got cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Wasn't this fun? Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I totally won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now let's go for Natsuki. Mel, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then get the fuck out. What? Harsh? What, do you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Oh yeah, get ready for a lot of cringe. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ugh. Painful to think about. Ugh. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can smoke, people can try, but that's about it. Hey Dante! Yes, we are playing through the new Doki Doki DLC. Hi baby. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously, or my height, or my voice. Isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like my 2x4 with nails in it. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things in one-syllable words can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. There was feeling in that poem? So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro like me. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, now did ya? Natsuki sounds a lot like me after a bunch of Jägermeister. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. God, we're doing a lot of emotional babysitting. Ah! Hold please. The one downside to wearing wigs is that the hair gets in your eyes. Oh, Monica. Hi, Mel. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, just keep it to yourself. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Cool, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. This woman never blinks. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Mel. We're all a little embarrassed by you, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. That's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Mel. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. Oh my god, they talk and talk. It can take years of practice, which I am assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I don't really care for her. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. I'm getting an upgrade to my DOS soon. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Like you, bent over the desk. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's what I say to all the girls. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Is she hitting on us? That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I'm pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. 15 likes! Thank you guys so much. Man, I wish they would, like, put the foot on the gas pedal of the story. Jesus. Oh, it looks very, lighthearted. But even at this point, if I didn't know what was coming, I'd be like, God, can we have, like, some kind of plot device or something? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, a angry boyfriend. I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. Hint, hint. Oh, it gets very dark, honest guy. Oh, that's true, Lord of Cancer. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yes, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Feels oddly specific. Ah, well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yes, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Holy shit, 18 likes! Ha ha ha! Thank you guys! Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand, giggity, and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, thank God it's done. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Although Natsuki's was kinda dumb. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What this language? Huh? What? Yeah, say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is, cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? Yeah, what? I know. I mean, I meant the words are cute, I guess. I was just trying to say something nice. It's really quite terrible. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. My mom and my dad. Sayori liked it, and Mel did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all... what? No thanks. I don't expect change or anytime soon, unless of course I came across, something inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Mel liked my poem too. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? No. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just, fucking jealous, and Mel appreciates my advice more than yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. Oh, I was full of myself. I wouldn't deliberately go out my way, make everything I do overly cutesy. Ugh. Is everyone okay? I don't know how to answer this situation. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Mel started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys! I don't know how to respond to this. Suddenly, both girls turned to me as if they just noticed I was standing there. And you! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out to the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Mel. Oh, what? There's reason we have so many deep and expressive words in the English language. It's the only way to, convey feelings and things. Avoiding them is, not unnecessary. Limiting yourself, it's the thing. You understand, right? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be Natsuki, Yuri, or help me, Sayori. You guys vote in chat. $20 likes! Thank you guys so much. Any votes? Going once. Going twice. Yuri! Alright. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Well, I didn't either. But I understand. Yuri? Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret I was impressed. What? Where am I? But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they still put feelings into it and become something really personal. Everyone gets a participation trophy is what this is boiling down to. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. Okay. I didn't notice I was, talking down to her. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt without screaming it in her face, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you fucking kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that is enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, no one has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point being defiant, only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling a little bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all yous faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Well, this is a clusterfuck. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? That was fucking embarrassing. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Oh, well. Alright, I believe you. Thanks, you're kind. Thankful to have you as part of this club. It's nothing. One more thing. The one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, my moobs. I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? You know, my titular region. But never mind. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah, well, whatever. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was super fun! Yeah, I guess fine. It was alright. Well, mostly. Mel, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out to be better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. Or who you guys vote for us to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Mel, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it. That's a lot of double negatives. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that thing happen often? No! That's really like the first time I've ever seen them like fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Whew! You know, Mel, it's nice I can spend time with you outside the club. But I think seeing you getting along with everyone's like made me so happy. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun! Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... does it really need to stop? Oh, God! Ew! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Seriously, what is he looking for? Like a five-way? I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. No, it isn't. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Okay. Who are we writing a poem to this time? Will it be Sayori? Will it be Natsuki? Or will it be Yuri? You guys vote in chat. While I pour more wine. Because we're 18 in high school, so we drink wine. Likes. Thank you guys. All right, we're swinging for the fence with Yuri. Let's see. Inferno? Cool. Disoriented? Nice. Incongruent. There's a word she'd like. Unrestrained? Ooh, look at us nailing her. Yeah, I don't know why Monica's not an option. Unrequited. Oh, god damn it. After image? There we go. Uncontrollable. I'm just guessing she likes the big words that aren't happy. Despise? There we go. Loving the music though. Incapable. Unending. Memories? God damn it. Anxiety. Oh shit, I got 2 of them with that. Afraid to do dark. Let's do extraordinary. God damn it! Intellectual. Yeah, I know that'll be hers. Existence? I think it's these that start to tell you that this is really rapidly changing. Tenacious. Effulgent. Which I still don't even know what that word means. Agonizing. Whirlwind. Booyah! Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Mel! Sayori, looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm always in a good mood. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. What? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Say, what are we doing? What? Why all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it like a perv. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down, lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. We are a dick. Yuri suddenly giggles. What? I didn't know she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I'm not listening. I'm laughing at my book. Yuri! Tomo, let me borrow some money. I don't wanna. Don't get me involved. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Sayori's truly scaring me without cheerfully. I know, right? Frankly, a little mischievous little stunt. You're suffering fair enough retribution. Did I just say stuff out loud? Where am I? I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It's so great. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Why are you here? There's no way you could think of that. You were right, though. I did something bad now to accept all the revolution. Retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Yeah, little devil. Don't let her fool you. CG Ruthless Sports, what's up, dude? How you doing? Okay. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Ow! What's happening? It's a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is it a miracle? Was that from God? Does this mean God exists? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Hey, dwarf! Oh, have you not played Doki Doki Literature Club? Don't play it around the kiddos, but it's a great game. I have a mother as cheerful as her, and I know what happens when things don't go their way. Yeah, that's because they, love the nose candy. Not your mom, I mean, this chick is. Wow! Yeah, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I thought I'd throw it in your fucking face. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that was so nice of you. My nose is bleeding, but I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper. And see, now I want a cupcake and a cookie. Oh, it's so good. Huh? Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. Oh my god, I bit my tongue. Wasn't that cute? Did everybody see? You're gonna do a lot just over one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good, Natsuki. Like, totally cool. Can I try it? I want to eat all the cookies. Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one? Fine. Everything's good. Still, I'm really happy you shared this with me. Everything is wonderful. Oh. Whoa. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki. Yeah, it's exactly right, honest guy. And then wraps her arms around her. Ah, me too! I get it, don't touch me. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down, takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Greedy little shit! Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. She's just such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? What? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh, where's Monica anyway? That's a good question. You heard anything about her being late? Not me. She's always on time. Yeah, I haven't either. Huh? Yeah, that's weird. I hope she's like okay. I hope nothing bad happened to her. Ha! Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today that was more fun than this club. She's pretty popular after all. What? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's pretty loose, as we used to say. Hi, Emmy. Probably more desirable than all of us combined. Plus, she'll give it up for a cupcake, if you know what I mean. Hence why the game had to stress, they're 18. That's so true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose a club over her boyfriend after all! It's like super wonderful. You're so strong-willed. But, boyfriend? What on earth is this boyfriend you speak of? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Haha. Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. I totally was not out slaying millions. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. That makes no sense, though. Each time Sayori laughs obnoxiously, take a shot. I don't want to be responsible for you guys winding up in the ER. I don't know how many times she laughs maniacally. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. What? Piano? Wasn't aware you know what piano is. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's like so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That's so cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Mel. Monica smiles sweetly. Why am I getting the TNA shot? Why is your head bigger than your chest? I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love a chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck! Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyways. It looks like everyone is already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri! Huh? What? Where am I? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. Who are you? I was kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, okay. Actually, I got a thing to ask. Mind if I make some tea? Not at all. Thanks, I love tea. I'm 80. There's one thing that can make my reading time better. It's a nice cup of tea. Even though tea gives me trots. Not to mention for you as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Ew, hold this. Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna go plug this in and get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Give me the water pitcher, fool. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Fine. Let's go. Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? Oh, Yuri was gonna go make us some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was a bit curious. That kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, shut your goddamn pie hole. Or you want me to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Mel in activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Let's fucking go. Okay. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. Was I talking? How could I say something like that? Yuri, what? Where am I? Something about the way she said it made me fucking mad. What's wrong with me? Oh, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Huh? How come even when I do something bad, you're nice? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and desires, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Huh? Who are you? Oh, no. Did you hate me for something like that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having boobs. I mean emotions. What kind of friend would do that? What? Friend? Yuri lifts her head. Well, I like you as a friend. Ah, thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, we've got only so much time to make out, so... yeah. Well, let's go. Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. What? Do you like tea? Sure. Anything is fine. Okay. Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees. Now get the teapot. Really do this properly, don't you? Of course. Shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll really like this. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. What? You're here? I was letting it show. Noticed. It's doing some, thinking. And I decided I would try, expressing myself, do the thing. Turns out it's not very hard, because I can't remember where I am most times. But it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're a fucking worrywart. It's kinda nice. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. I got a question for you. Can we, sit on the floor? My back is acting up. Why is that? Ah, it's a little bit easier on my back. I can, read with my back up against the wall instead of bending over. Oh, that cat! What? Shut up! I didn't realize. That's fine. I just have, back pain from these boobs I just got. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Oh, there she goes. It's most likely because of don't look at him! Oh, your posture. You're always hunched over when you're reading. Yeah, that's the thing. I have a terrible reading posture. So sit on the floor. Fair enough. Do we ever do anything in this club besides, our own agenda? Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolates. Hey, get off the mic, cat. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see without my glasses. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Wow. And teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She can't see over those giant nips. Hi! Did I summon you? I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs, giggity, and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Oh, don't worry about it, dwarf. The story's about to take a major turn. Oh, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Fine. I'm not gonna take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, I might smudge the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Oh, whatever. Hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Yeah, fine. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, she's cute! She holds it so I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. That's the closest I'm gonna get to satisfaction. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. I may as well be a ghost. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't. Oh my god, this is getting pornographic. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her non-existent lips over it. What's in my mouth? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. What? Did I? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Well, sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, my diabetes. Well, you were just helping. Something that, friends do, right? I mean, not really in that kind of context, but I had no ideas how porny this game is. Yeah, friends do that. That's all it was, just friends. Yeah, well, you don't need to, stop or anything. I see. Situation has gotten really tense. Stop licking the wine bottle, you psycho. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just from her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling with the rhythm of her... We're gonna say that word as breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips. But it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Feel the hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Huh? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Mel, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, fine. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. What? Yeah, give me the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling there's something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save there, because this poem part I think takes a little bit of time, so I'm gonna go ahead and hit save. Oh good, it auto saves. That's nice. Let's see who else is streaming tonight that we can go say hi to. No one there. Let's see who's on Twitch. What? Up, mute. Not a lot. Yeah, dude. Go live. We'll come raid you. Oh, tomorrow? Alright. Cool. We'll come visit you tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the likes, the subscribes, the donations. We will be back on Monday with... what did we just finish? I think we just finished... Oh, that's right, Death Row to Canada. So we'll be back on Monday with some Jackbox, which are games that are free to play. You guys can come join, come play with us. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't yet, you want to hit the subscribe button down below. That would be awesome. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you, awesome people, in our Monday stream. Bye, guys!